my top 10 pound for pound fighters for 2022. All right. So as the year ends. So when we talk about top my pound for pound fighters, obviously I'm looking at everything. All right. So I'm gonna do it in this order. So I'm gonna start from 10 to 1. All right. So cool. So number 10, Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury, yeah, like he's had a great year. Well, when I say great year, like I'm talking financially, selling at 2 stadiums. Nothing really about his boxing, but yeah, obviously gone there against Dylan White in Wembley, where I was rooting for Dylan White to beat Fury, just based on obviously local boy and all that kind of stuff, the local Miguel's and all that kind of stuff there. So yeah, unfortunately he didn't get the win, which it is what it is. Not much could say to it, but based on Fury, what puts Fury in the top 10 for me is really him going over to beat Klitschko in his backyard, win those belts. Then he's gone over to America to win the WBC belt against Wilder. Now, I know Wilder's not really proven at world level, even though he's had a world title, but let's be real, Wilder, how many world level fighters has Wilder been up against? That's another thing. And if anyone dares try to say all Luis Ortiz, deserves a slap. So yeah. Just based on he's won all the belts. He's won the Ring Magazine twice. If the fight against him and Usyk goes ahead, beats Usyk, mate, he goes up higher up on the ranks. But yeah, number 10 for me will be Tyson Fury. Now, it's a weird one. Now, number 9 for me will have to be Dimitri Bivol. Now, a lot of people were thinking, rah, like, that was my number 9. But it works like this. It's number 9. I'll tell you what, it's number 8 and 9. I'm kind of like I flip flop them around. Yeah. So number 8 at the current moment is Arthur Beterbiev. Now, I do believe that Beterbiev for me has had more challenging fighters in the light heavyweight division. So just based on that, that's why I put him at 8. But then tomorrow I could say, all right, he's number 9 and Bivol's number 8. So yeah, I'm kind of like this. Yeah, like I said, I'm up and down with those two. So number 8 and 9, whichever order, Bivol, Beterbiev to Beterbiev, Bivol. Number 8 for me, Devin Haney, becoming undisputed. He got rid of that emo status. What people try to throw in there. So yeah, he got rid of that email status. But yeah, he's definitely number 8 for me, becoming undisputed, going to Australia, beating Gambosis, and not once but twice in his backyard. And like I said it in previous videos, shout out to Gambosis because he hold his end. Yeah. And another thing as well I'm going to put out there as well is, I know a lot of people trying to say about, oh yeah, he's ducking Shakur Stevenson. Cut that talk. Gambosis, he's not ducked no one. He's gone in there. He's gone against Haney. He deserved that well-deserved break. He fights him later. If he fights Stevenson later on in the year, no problem with that. Have a comeback fight and whatever, no problem with that. You enjoy your time off. Deserve it. So yeah, Devin Haney for me, number 8. I put Devin Haney number 7. I put Errol Spence number 6. The reason why I do give Errol Spence, as much as I do criticise him on ducking Crawford and all that kind of stuff there, the reason why I do give Errol Spence number 6, look, he has campaigned at 147 for his whole career. He's still got 3 belts. He still has decent wins. He has, I know there's a lot of questions about the Porter win, but still got Porter. I don't really give it the Kell Brook win that much credit, just based on the fact that Kell Brook had his eye socket damaged. Yeah, was it detached right now or something like that, where he could have gone blind against the Golovkin fight. So already there was a bit of vulnerabilities when he was going in there against Akel Brook. But yeah, he's gone there against. He's done what he's done. Danny Garcia, and this is where I do rate Spence after the accident, that bad accident he had. He did go in there against a Danny Garcia, even though Danny Garcia to me, I always thought that he was overrated, but the guy can bang. So yeah, then he's gone in there against Ugas. Like yeah, so yeah, you have to give credit where credit is due. So yeah, Spence for me is number 6. Number 5, Canelo Alvarez. Uh, yeah, like as much as obviously there's a lot of question marks under some of his wins, like against Lara, the first Golovkin fight, even the second Golovkin fight. Uh, yeah, like there's all this whole there's a lot of question marks under a couple of his wins, but in all fairness, he's been undisputed. He's a 4-weight world champion. Is it 4-weight? I'm pretty sure it's 4-weight. Yes. Obviously, even though he's a fading, it was a cherry pick, but you still beat who's in front of you. You still beat Kovalev. So yeah, like there is whatever people say about rehydration clause and all this kind of like all the technical stuff, no problem. But yeah, Canelo Alvarez for me, number 5. Number 4 to me has to be Jamel Charlo. Yeah, becoming undisputed. The guy, obviously, like I said, he's kind of doing the Lennox Lewis thing at the moment, like where he's lost the fight, he drew the last fight. Sorry, he lost the fight against Harrison, then he goes and stops Harrison. He lost. He drew against Costanio, Argentina brother Costano, or Castanero, whatever his name is. Yeah, drew the first fight. A lot of people felt like he lost that first fight, but then he goes in there in the rematch and knocks him out. Yeah, like becomes undisputed. He's not like he's been given. He's gone through the hard way. Do you get what I'm saying? Like there's not the backing that Jamel has had. Like even when Jamel went against Lubin, remember they all raving about Lubin. So yeah, credit there with Jamel. So yeah, he's number 4 for me. Number 3 is Anaya Inoue. Obviously beating Paul Butler, now becoming undisputed. Yeah, we'll see what happens with Nick. I know he's not going no further. I can't remember how high he said he was going to go, but yeah. Anyway, he's number 3 for me. Number 2, Usyk. Yeah, Usyk obviously, like I said, undisputed at the cruiserweight division, in a tough division. Even though most of the fighters, you guys in America might not even heard of, but in the cruiserweight division, yeah, he done his business. Obviously beating Joshua in the heavyweight division, holding 3 of the belts, going for undisputed against Tyson Fury. Yeah, so I mean, if Usyk beats Tyson Fury, I'm gonna have to put Usyk number 1. Even if Crawford beats Spence, I will have to still put Usyk number 1. Where Crawford can get that rep back up, where Crawford could get that number 1, because you know he's my number 1. But if Crawford will have to beat Spence and will have to beat, you have to beat Jamel Charlo to get that back, that number 1. But this is all if buts and maybes. But yeah, so yeah, Usyk number 2 for me, and then obviously Terence Crawford is number 1. Yeah, a lot of things ain't going his way. Hopefully, like I said, the Spence fight will happen, and yeah, that's all I can say for that. Because, like I said, Spence beats Crawford. What do you think Spence goes? Spence goes 1. He goes 1. If you don't put him number 1, you have to put him at least 3, minimum. But yeah, Crawford for me right now, as it stands for 2022, is my number 1 pound for pound fighter. So yeah, those are my top 10. So gotta run through it again. 10 Tyson Fury, 9 I have here Bivol, Beterbiev Bivol. So 9 and 8 I have Beterbiev from Bivol. Number 7 I have Devin Haney. Number 6 Errol Spence Jr. Number 5 Canelo Alvarez. 4 Jamel Charlo. 3 Anaya Inoue. 2, Alexander Usyk, and number 1, Terence Crawford. All right, so that's my top 10 pound for pounds for 2022. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'm out.